Right, today is going to be a little bit different type of video for me. I'm going to take everything off of this top shelf here, clean it all up, and then put things back and get it ready for Christmas. I do have 3 to 4 Christmas pin videos coming up, so I want this to look good for that. I don't think I have much. I think I have a Christmas Mickey instead of the Tiki Room one, and then I have some Christmas pins that I'll put back there, but at least it's themed, right? And then I did buy a bunch of things from Amazon, like little risers that, you know, you put statues on and raise them up a bit, like the Small World boat that's back here. That's actually on a little plastic riser, so you can actually see it. So I'll show you that, and then the different risers I bought. I got things like this see-through shelf here. It's like a 3-tiered shelf. This would be great for Funko Pops maybe, or maybe fig pens. I don't know. Or I might not use this at all. I don't know. I bought a few of those. And then I bought a bunch of lights, some RGB lights, like the kind of lights you would put in a room or behind a monitor or a TV, and you can have an app and you can change the lights or have the lights do a pattern. So I bought those thinking maybe I can hide it behind some things and have lights shining up. Thought that might look cool, but it might not. I don't know, so we'll check those out too. I'm not going to touch the hanging pin boards yet. I do have a plan to go through and take all of these pins down and get them all grouped where they need to be. I did start that project already. I have a whole bunch of the plastic shoe boxes right down here under this desk that I'll show you, and I have them all separated by different themes. And then my hope is when I can finish that, then I can start making themed pin boards back here. So I'll show you some of that stuff. So this really, it's kind of a behind the scenes look. Like I'll show you some of these, like this little pin board here that I have the villains on, things like that. I'll put all the links down in the description so you can check them out, see if they'll work for you. But yeah, step 1 is to clear this off and get it all cleaned up, and then we'll go from there. Swiffer time! Okay, so I at least cleaned the top thing there. I don't know what items I'm going to put back, so I'm not going to go clean every item yet. Swiffer's still holding up good. So we do have Christmas Mickey. This one is awesome. This is one of the ones where you buy stuff on the Disney store, or used to be Shop Disney. I think I got this one 2 years ago. Does it say? Oh, Disney 2022. So I got this for Christmas 2022. So I like to put him kind of back here. I've got my Santa hat, so I'll be wearing this for my Christmas pin videos. I got a few unboxing videos and then just a bunch of Christmas pins, but maybe they'll come out with another Christmas series where I'll do an unboxing video. And then, oh, I've got a lot of pins in here. I have a Christmas Mickey pin board. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. So I got this on Etsy. It's not as big as the other one, but what I usually do is I put some Christmas pins on here and put it back there. But I've been collecting Christmas pins now, I think since 2022, maybe 2021. So I actually have a lot now. So I think I may have to make a bigger board like that and then maybe swap that out. I don't know. So this pin board here is not super big. We can hold that up like that or not. And then I've got, you know, these were some of the ones I was working on last year. I think, well, let's see. I think I completed this set, but I think my spare one, I didn't want to dig up this box because it was buried in a bunch of other boxes. So I think I do have the 6th one here. I don't think I completed this one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I completed this one too. I think it's the same thing. I have it separate. And I got some Christmas pins here. Oh yeah, these were the Christmas sweaters. That was I think my worst pin unboxing of all time. I just kept getting the same ones. Oh, I love these two. This Orange Bird one and the one with Carl and Doug. These are all the ones mostly from last year, I think. We've got some, this one's awesome. That's probably one of my favorites. It's the Castle built out of presents. Love that one. I love this series too. This was part of, was that Disney Studio Store Hollywood, I think? I was able to get one. I think I got that off of, I don't know where I got it. Maybe eBay, maybe Pinderella. I don't know, that was a couple years ago. And then I think this was the year before that. I ended up finishing this Small World Christmas facade. That is awesome. I saw somebody, I think it was on Facebook, somebody put this in a really nice frame and it looked really good. And then I think the first Christmas I did pin videos, there were these Christmas cuties, which these are just my favorite. This was my favorite Christmas pin collection. Those were great. And then these gingerbread ones, they weren't as good as I thought they were going to be. And then the nutcrackers, I have all of those too. And these are the ones with the moving mouths. I do have unboxings of all these, so you can always look back. I do have a Christmas pin playlist that you can check these out. But like I said, I can only fit a little bit on here. So I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Maybe I'll just have a bunch of these in the background. So I do want to show you the risers real quick. So this is the Small World Funko, I think they're called Rides, something like that. I forget what they're called. But we have a couple of the Small World kids and the Small World boat. And then I have it, he is very unstable, very top heavy. And then I have it on one of these risers, and these are super nice because you don't see them, you can display it like that. You can put the boat on top of that and you don't really notice it that much, so I really like it. And they come in packs. I just bought more, but here's some of the clear ones. So they come in packs like this. So then you have the big size, you've got the next size down, and then you got the small size like that. And these are clear. These have a protective film on them. So when you're ready to use them, you just peel that film off and then they'll be nice and clear and see-through. But yeah, I thought these were great. My friend told me about these, so I bought them. And I think I am using them back here on a couple of different things. I don't know where they're all at. I just know Small World was one of them. So I wanted to show you that real quick. All right, so here is what I decided to put on the Christmas Mickey pin board here. So down here at the bottom, I've got the jumbo one here, the Sensational 6 taking a selfie. I love that one. Lots of glitter elements in that one. And then I've got Carl and Doug. This is a fantasy pin, and they're in front of a Christmas tree. And then over here we have the Muppets Christmas Carol. That is my favorite Christmas movie. Love that one. Makes me laugh every time I watch it. I've got this Mickey themed tree there. I love that series. They made a bunch of those too, and that's the only one I have. This one might be my favorite jumbo one. It's the castle that's made out of presents, and I love Donald down here. He's got the big clump of lights that he's got to untangle. And then I've got one here from last year. It's Simba. And I've got one of the Christmas cuties, which is Donald. These two are from last year. I just really like how Mickey and Minnie are dressed there. And then I've got some Christmas cuties up here on top with Winnie the Pooh, Stitch, and Mickey. And then over here I have this, I think that's just a cookie, right? A sugar cookie, a Minnie Mouse sugar cookie. And then Carl up here, his balloons are taking him away. So he's going off the top of the pin board. And I could have put more in here, but I think that's good enough for that pin board. When you start getting it too cluttered, you start losing the Santa hat and everything. So that is what I came up with that. And hey, good job, Mickey, holding on to that. Thanks. So Mickey here, Christmas Mickey here, is looking a little short. He's got a lot of room up here above his head. So what I decided to do was grab the little riser that was underneath the Small World boat, put that right here, back up against the wall, and then we can sit Mickey on top of there. Well, I want to get the giant long tag back behind him there, and then he can sit there. That looks better. So now he's up above that pin board. One thing that I want to show you that I use a ton are these little foam pin boards. These are 8x8, and they work great for pin collections. So this was a monthly pin collection, the attraction posters, and I use them all the time. So after I'm done with a pin unboxing, I'll find a board that has some room. So this one had a little space here, and I was able to fit the 4 Good Eats mystery pins on there. And then it has the Daring Dragons on the top, and it's got the fun or play in the parks. That's what it is. Play in the parks right down there. So I use them all the time. So you can see down here, I've got some space here. I put the new micro ones that I unboxed just a few weeks ago. Missing the last piece of my Neverland map there. But yeah, if you look, I use them all over the place. So I love those things. And they come like this. They're in this little 6-pack here. So you get 6 of the foam boards, and they do come with a little pack of push pins and some sticky notes. So as you can imagine, I have a ton of these little boxes of push pins. They do have a sticky back to them, so you can peel this off and stick them to the wall and make a pattern or whatever you want to do. And that would probably work fine if all you had on them were sticky notes or maybe photos or things like paper items. But if you put pins on them, this gets really heavy. So if I took the backing off and stuck it on the wall right here, I know it would just fall down. So I don't use them like that. I just lean them up against things. But yeah, I've probably purchased these 15 or 16 times. And then I just found that they have this size, which is 12 by 12. So a lot bigger. So I think what I'm going to do now is I've got my Christmas pin board here, and I've got Mickey. I think I'm going to make another Christmas pin board and maybe put it back here. If I move this out of the way, maybe put it back here like that. So then I'll have Christmas Mickey, Christmas pins there, and then a bunch of Christmas pins there. So I'm going to transfer a bunch of these over to there now, and we'll see how that looks. So here's what I decided on doing. I've got the Mickey-shaped pin board here with the Santa hat, so I've got those pins on there that I already showed you. I've got Christmas Mickey here from 2022. He's sitting in the middle. And then I got one of the bigger boards, the 12 by 12, and I put a bunch of Christmas pins on here. So I had to transfer over the Small World one, which it's always a challenge to do that, to try to not get too many gaps in there. So I've got all of those pins there, and then I was left with 3. I was able to clear out 2 of these. So I got two full boards, clear it off. I did find Marie, or Aristocats, so I've completed that one, and then I found the Pinocchio wreath. So I've got all 10 Christmas wreaths there too. So I am still missing one of the Stitch ones, so I'll have to see which one I'm missing there. But I think I'm just going to display these 3 in the back right now, and then I'll probably put these ones away. And then I was thinking, oh, these are all my Christmas pins. I've got them all up there. And then I realized I forgot all of these. So there's still tons of Christmas pins. These are all the ones from last year. So I should have put these on the pin boards because there's lots of really cool ones here. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the Happy Holidays. It's the one that looks like the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So yeah, I've got a lot of pins in here too. So I'm gonna have to get these out and put them up there, but I probably won't do that today. I'll wait till after I show you all the 2024 pins, and then I'll get all these together. Maybe put another 12 by 12. I'm liking the size of these. I could probably fit most of these on another 12 by 12, and then they'll be easier to pack away for the next year. So when I was talking about lights earlier, here's all the lights that I bought. So they had a really good sale. I think it was on a Prime Day or something for this Govee brand, if that's how you pronounce it. So I got a strip light, which I have these before, and I stuck it to this shelf on the back side of the shelf, and it wasn't smooth like this. So they just kept falling off. So that didn't really work. So then I decided to try things like this, where this is a table lamp. Maybe that would look pretty cool. These are the ones that I think are most promising for the background here, the TV light bar, because you put it, the idea is you put it like behind your TV like that. So it kind of lights up the background behind your TV. But I figured maybe that would work back here. And then I got some other variations of those, like here's some light bars that they look like they kind of sit there and shine up. And then these ones I thought were really interesting because you can connect them, make one bar. So I don't know, I got a bunch of different ones. I thought I'd play around with those back here and see if I can do anything cool back here or not. Okay, so I just plugged in this this one here, this table lamp. It's pretty big. It's like a giant 64-ounce water bottle. It does different things to music and stuff, but you hit different buttons. It's supposed to change color. There we go. We got, ooh, geez, that's super bright. Oh, well, there we go. Now we got red. Ooh, dark blue. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as far as hiding it, this thing is huge. You really can't hide this behind anything. I mean, I suppose I could put it back behind something and have light coming out of one of these. That might work. But let's get to the next one. Okay, here are the TV light bars. These are actually pretty cool. I like these a lot better already than the table lamp. So this plugs in with an AC adapter that plugs into this box, and then this cable here goes to both of the lights. And then on this box, you have the center button changes the color of the lights. So you can do some different lights there. And then this bottom one changes the mode. So they got a few different settings there. And this setting here, it changes with the sound. So yeah, this would be great. I could have this in the background of my videos, and every time I talk, it would light up like that and drive everyone crazy. So I prefer just to have regular lights. Let's put it on. That's orange. And they do have different stands here. So you have, turn them around so they're not blinding the camera. So you have a stand here that's a horizontal stand, and then you have a vertical stand. So you can stand them up or put them other ways, but I don't know. I could put them this way behind things and shine up. So I opened the light bars, and they're the exact same thing as the taller, skinnier ones. So I didn't even mess with these because I think for this background being so thin, only 11 inches deep, I think the little skinnier ones are going to work better. So I didn't even play with these ones too much. But I did like these ones. These are the ones that have the sections. So here's 1 section, 2 sections, and 3 sections. And it plugs in, so it's 2 sections of 3, and then they both plug in. And it actually reaches, this section here of the bookshelf, and then that section there of the bookshelf. So I don't know. I'm going to have a lot of stuff in front of it like this and this. So I don't know if this light's ever going to shine through all of the stuff that I put in front of it, but I need to just move on. I can play with these lights all day, but I gotta get going. So I'm just going to install these back there, or not install, I'm just going to leave them there, but I'm going to run the cables back behind there and plug them in down there, of course. So here is the final product that I came up with. I have Christmas Mickey in the middle, and he is on one of those risers that lifts him up a little higher. And then I've got the 2 Christmas pin boards on both sides of him. And then I scattered around a few of the Funko Pop minis. These are from the Advent calendar from a few years ago, I believe. A couple of them don't want to stand up on their own, like Minnie here, and so I have her leaning slightly against Mickey's foot. Same with Santa Mickey over here. And then this side, I kind of kept it about the same. I did put the Matterhorn vehicle up on one of the risers, along with the Small World. I forgot to take the protective film off these 2 risers, so now they kind of have a cool frosted look, which actually looks pretty good with the light from behind there. And then I do have a ticket book back here. That is a metal plaque, and it is signed by Bob Gurr. My friend got me that at a convention, and that is awesome. Had to put that there. And then over here, I have some Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. So we have the Pirates of the Caribbean Bank. If I hit this skull and crossbones, it'll say something.
And mark well the words, mateys. Dead men tell no tales.
Gotta love that. That's actually really cool. This is probably my favorite Funko Pop. This one is a skeleton pirate on top of a giant pile of gold. That one's really cool. And then I have the little pirate ship here with a little Blackbeard. And I didn't touch any of the pins back here yet. And then I have my Haunted Mansion section, so I decided to do the 3-tiered shelf here, and it worked pretty good because I was able to get the Haunted Mansion raised up high, so now you can actually see it. And then I've got the gargoyle here. These actually light up. I think you just pull them out and turn them on. So those do light up. I don't have them lit up right now. And then this is an ornament I got, I think last year, and this one is lit up. You can see it now. So this one's really cool. Lots of cool detail on this one. But when I put it here, it picks up the green light from the background. And then I have a couple of Haunted Mansion Funko Pops, and I do have a completed Haunted Mansion pin collection down here, and I have it on one of those long pin boards. This is the same type of material as the 8x8 ones. It's just in a long form here, and they work great for completed collections of 8 pins or less. If you have 10 pin collection, that's probably not going to fit, but they work pretty nice. And again, I didn't touch the pins there yet. And I kept Mando here. I was going to change this up, but for now I do have Star Wars pins back here, so I kept Mando here and then the lightsaber. And then here I have a New Orleans Square coffee mug. So on this side it has Haunted Mansion, on the other side it has a pirate ship, and inside this mug I keep the Mickey pinbacks. So you can see them a little better down here. So it is filled with Mickey pinbacks. It's getting pretty full now. It works great though, because if I have Mickey pinbacks on the table over there and I just need to clean up real quick, I just drop them in here. But I need to empty it out into the secondary location because I've got a lot more than that. And then as you can see with the lights, I just went with that light bar that's in the back, and I've got them, it's 2 different light bars, so it's 3 sections each, but each section has like 2 zones or 6 zones each, so I have them going from red, green, red, green, red, green, and I thought that would look kind of cool in the background. So that is what the background will look like for the Christmas videos, and then I will take these down later and change it up after the Christmas videos are done. So underneath this desk over here, I have all of these shoebox storage bins. These are just the Sterilite bins. They're really cheap. You can get them on Amazon and a lot of local stores too. And I went through a bunch of pins and started sorting them into different categories. So you can see here that a lot of these say upcoming videos. So you can see the Evil Queen back there. It's a fig pin. So that's all of my fig pin villains that I've been trying to make a video of for a very long time. I just have to take the time to do it. So you're gonna see a lot of upcoming video ones. And then I have like all my attraction pins right there. Lion King, Peter Pan, Lilo and Stitch, Little Mermaid, Mickey and Minnie, Frozen, and Tangled. I have a lot of Frozen, Tangled, and Little Mermaid, so they have their own bin. So I just went through and kind of categorized them kind of in the movies. So Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Princess and the Frog. This one here has got tons of different movies in there. D23, and then villains. I haven't sorted the villains yet, so this one is just filled to the top with villains pins, and this one's filled pretty good too. With villain pins, I have to figure out how I want to organize them. So do I want to put them with just villains, or do I want to separate like Maleficent pins and Evil Queen pins? Or do you take Evil Queen and put her with the Snow White pins and Maleficent with the Sleeping Beauty pins? So there's a lot of different ways to do villain pins. I have a box for shorts, mostly unboxings that I don't have, more than 1 or 2 boxes of, so they make good short videos on Instagram and stuff. My Halloween pins and my Christmas pins. These are the ones I'll be working on later today. And then up top, I just have this open bin here, and this just says new unsorted. So when I get a pin in from the mail, I unbox it out of the packaging, and then I just drop it in here and then figure out if it can go into a video or if I just want to put it on the board or put it in the bin. So this system's working pretty good. So I'll continue to categorize my pins in these boxes, and then when I get this done, then I can start making themed pin boards, which I think will be pretty cool. So that is my Christmas pin display back here for this year. It's not a lot, but I think it gets the job done. And now I can start filming my Christmas pin videos. I do have 2 unboxing videos, and then I'll do a video that shows all the Christmas pins that I purchased this season. So those are the 3 that I have coming up. And then I will take these down and then change the background a little bit again and get ready for my 2025 videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.